What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Shane Rowe. Now, we finally lost the game. Finally lost two games, actually. We lost against the youth, lost against Wrexham, and the senior guys, we lost against Real Madrid, 2-0. But, to be honest, we still played really well, and it's preseason, so you expect a loss. So I'm not too upset about that. In terms of the game, there was some really good stuff to take out of the game. Onana was his first start, and he looked definitely an upgrade on De Gea. He was out of his box, whipping in and whipping out some really good, strong passes. I think he had over like a 95% passing rate. De Gea hit that like once ever in his career. So he had a couple of really good saves as well, Onana. And when he gets to talking with the centre backs more often and they get a bit more used to his style of play, I'm pretty sure we'll be running on all cylinders. But you can see where he's gonna push that attack a bit more and press that centre of the field a bit more and pushing those attackers back. And if they try and come up, he made some really good long passes as well too. He got chipped, but that was offside for one. Secondly, again, some mistakes are going to be made and he's still going to get used to the team. Because I think Martinez could have got that if he had given him the chance. So, all in all, a good start for Onana. Like I said, an upgrade on De Gea. You can definitely see that for 50 million. And if I'm not mistaken, he's on like 100k a week. So, even a better wages than De Gea. So we're really positive buy it with. As far as the midfield goes, that was a bit more of a tricky subject because in the midfield, no one really played in a proper position. And I guess in preseason, that's where you kind of have a chance to experiment with the team. So there was, like, Bruno was playing right wing. I hate Bruno playing right wing. It's like there's no creativity in Bruno playing right wing. He needs to be that number 10, right behind the striker, which we'll get to in a minute. But Bruno was playing right wing. Sancho, he looks very sharp, but again, he's playing a false 9 striker role, so that's not where he plays, So for me, Mount looked good, decent. Again, out of position, and Kobi Mainoo. I hope it's nothing more than just a knock, but he went off injured. And the minute he went off injured, you could see a complete difference in how the team was playing. It's only like the first 5 minutes, so you can, that guy really needs to have a role inside the team. Again, I hope the injury isn't too bad. And from my last video, I said with him playing so well, maybe we wouldn't need another midfielder, but we might need another midfielder. I heard that we might stay with Johnny Evans and not get another centre back, which is not a bad idea considering it's Johnny. He knows the club, he knows what defending is all about. So if we can get another central midfielder in there, because with Mainoo probably a bit injured, hopefully knock on wood is not too bad. And what I noticed that is with Eriksen, when Eriksen came in to replace him, there are certain games that Eriksen isn't designed for. Eriksen is a fantastic player, like dead ball specialist, amazing passer, everything. But Eriksen isn't the same player and hasn't been the same player since, that incident. So he's just getting older. So certain games are a bit faster for him. But he looked like he just wasn't present in the game. I don't know if it's just a preseason thing. But the truth is, again, 60 plus games, depending on how far we go in some of these competitions. So we might need that extra midfielder. I think we will need that extra midfielder. So bring him on. But the main thing from this entire game is that without a focal point, without a striker, we look absolutely disjointed. There's no number 9. There's no Rooney. There's no Van Persie. There's no assassin there's no Ibrahimovic. There's no, So we desperately need a striker. That last third no creativity, no, that little thing you need to finish it, that instinct in the box. It's just not there, and you can tell. And with Martial unreliable at best, we need to get the striker thing sorted. And this is the typical United that I kind of know. We waste the time getting the thing that we need the most. Could we have gotten Mason Mount now? Yeah. Could we have gotten Onana now? Which we did, which is the perfect timing for Onana. But the one thing we need is that striker. Why didn't we get that thing done in June? We knew we needed a striker before Ronaldo left. After he left, we got Weghorst to a little stopgap. We should have been making plans right then and there so that as soon as June hit, we was on it. And still, it's almost 2 weeks before the season starts. No, 3 weeks, something like that. Whatever, before the season starts. And we still don't have a striker. Listen, there is talk that we're getting the business done now, so I guess better late than never. But the fact of the matter is that we need that bit to be able to compete. There's no way we're going to be able to compete. And just with one striker, I'm afraid that won't be enough. But it's better than nothing. And Martial, I don't know. You guys let me know. Like, what do you think about Martial? Do we cut him loose? Do we keep him for one more season? I'm a bit over it, to be honest with you. I was okay with him being here for another year last year, and the man walks and he gets an injury, you know. So listen, onwards and upwards. We move on to the other game. There was a lot of positives to take from this game. You're not going to win them all. It's preseason. Like I said, we did a lot of things differently, especially in the middle. There was a lot of experiment done in the middle, and we do need to get a striker desperately. The defense is just solid. Wan-Bissaka is on another level. Unplayable at times, Wan-Bissaka. If you ask me, Delap was a bit of at fault for the last goal. He should have been marking that man closer. Having that man score bicycle kicks on Nana's debut. You know? Disrespectful. But we move on. But yo, guys, thank you for rocking with your boy. If you made this far in the video, I appreciate you. Leave a comment down below. Like the video and please subscribe. God bless you. GGM.